When it comes to episodes of The Simpsons, anything that focuses on Marge and shows us a different perspective to that character is something that I find very interesting. And this is what we get with the 15th episode of the 10th season, Marge Simpson in Screaming Yellow Honkers. This is directed by Mark Kirkland, and it focuses on the Canyonera utility vehicle, and it is quite, you know, stereotypically designed for women with lipstick in the cigarette lighter area, and it's kind of pimped out for women. And Homer gives this car to Marge because he doesn't want to drive it, and she's, not very keen on the idea of driving this big SUV. But once she gets behind it, she realizes that she's got the power of the big vehicle, and that kind of transcends into road rage. It's the stereotypical I'm an SUV driver, I'm bigger than you small cars, get out of my way, stereotypical attitude that drivers of SUVs, again, stereotypically have. I'm not saying everybody's like that, of course, but Marge is. And it gets her into a bit of trouble, but her reckless approach to driving might actually come in useful at one point. I definitely think that this needs to not be taken literally, because you could argue that her road rage has a benefit, and really road rage doesn't have any benefits whatsoever. I mean, there may be something, but it's not necessarily saying, well, actually you can have road rage because it will come in handy at one point. But I think it's allowing Marge to be useful and to give her a chance to do something for the benefit of her family other than cooking and cleaning and doing the washing. I quite liked it. Yes, it is very gender stereotypical, but I think it's tongue in cheek. It's very aware of what it's doing, I think, and it's also stereotypical of certain drivers. But again, I think it's self-aware. It's not, being offensive for the sake of being offensive. I think it's making fun of the fact that it's a stereotype, if that makes sense. But I enjoyed it a lot. I really liked the episode. It is quite ludicrous. It is quite silly. I think it needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. It needs to be not reenacted. But I like Marge, and I like the car, and I always get the Canyonera song stuck in my head. And the episode itself I thought was quite good. The narrative development is really good. Marge being the focus works very well. It's definitely an episode that I liked. It's not one of my all-time favourites, but from season 10, it's definitely not too bad.